Whataburger on the weekends later. Let's get right into it.
Oh, yes. Let's go into this. We have TLOC Zone Oracle versus Strongbat.
Yo, I want to take that coffee. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
I really want it.
I want that coffee,
I want that coffee right now, dude.
Yeah, that'd be really nice.
Okay, Pokemon Stadium 2. Strongbat did win this, if I remember correctly. He's actually the one that had sent Oracle to the loser's bracket. So it was a bit of a grudge match. But on top of that, this is going to be 3 out of 5 instead of 2 out of 3.
So it gets a little bit more time on that download.
Yeah, and that's going to be really important because I think one of Oracle's best traits is how good he is at downloading that information. Like, there's so many times when he will lose game 1, but it'll take game 2 and 3 and make them look completely different. And a longer set just means he's gonna have more time for that download.
And that's the best thing with Oracle is, like, I can play with him and come up with some gimmicky garbage, and by the end of the set, he knows exactly how to deal with it.
Wow, that was such a solid laser there. Just pushed him out just far enough to take that first stock.
Brilliant.
Remember, this is. Wow.
That's the stock. That was so efficient. And such great use of that dare from Strongbat. But really what he's going to be focusing on is stuff out those aerials, particularly those fairs and those nairs that you're going to be seeing from Oracle and Rob. That's some scary business, particularly because you saw last match where he strung them all together and can really take his opponent across the stage and push them off.
Falls a little short with that shoulder bash, but it puts him in the perfect position to land that down tilt. And you can see him really trying to land one of these bears. Gets a nice shoulder bash. Oh, but the nair ends up intercepting him before he can get that final bear that he was looking for.
Yeah, so what you'll see is that you will see that on the hard knockdowns, for instance, Strongbat will want to guess left, right. And the longer that move actually stays out, the harder that hitbox will, the harder the knockback will be. That's why you see guys like Havoc really use that quite a bit.
Just chase him down even for edge guard situations.
Yeah.
You know, overcommittal at times, true, but if you can land it, you'll get a lot of knockback for it. Really good stuff there by Strongbat. He is up a stock right now, but the percentage is something we need to consider.
Yeah.
And this pile driver might set up for a KO.
Oh, that jackhammer is really, it just kind of racks up the percentage. He's going to go for back throw.
Tombstone.
Tombstone off the top Team Rocket stock.
All right. 2 stocks apiece, dead even game. He has the gyro, which means that he has more options to play full screen if he chooses to.
But he drops it off stage, unfortunately. But Strongbat dropping down signature bite, looking for that next one. Oh, excellent stuff, reading that grab and using the Death Cloud to finish off. That's another stock.
Really good setup with the waft.
Okay. Good stuff using that up air. Oh, see, and that's how you stuff out that approach. You know exactly that Oracle wants that drop-in fair, and that's when you put out the bite to just take him. Okay, good stuff with that bear.
Wow. I'm really impressed by how well Strongbat is playing right now.
Because he teched in, you didn't see the shockwave. What'll happen is sometimes you'll see Strongbat gets that grab and puts them in the corner, and then he'll do down smash because the shockwave's so wide, and then he'll catch him using that as well. Oh, no, he go deep.
Remember what we said earlier, that a lot of times some players aren't afraid to use the shoulder bash from very far distances as an edge guard. Didn't quite work out that time. Strongbat is able to make it back on the stage, though. Ooh. Trades?
What a trade. These guys are both back at it. They're in triple digits right now, folks.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh.
That was really good. He barely avoided that down air. Maybe if Oracle had done
Tombstone,
it would have worked out. But that Tombstone means that we are down to 1 stock apiece.
Yes. But it's look at that, triple digits already on Oracle, man. Like, it's some rough stuff. How is he going to get in? Good stuff using the up air. Got a Scruff McGruff, bite out of crime, looking for that next one. And he's doing a great job of really not letting Strongbat play. This stock has been really just keeping him out.
Yeah, I like it because he'll get in some damage and then he'll weave away if he needs to. Like, he won't try to really force an extra option afterwards. Okay, so those non-sweet spot up airs are not going to be enough. Oracle.
And, you know, that side B, not safe on shield, so he's got to be careful about it. Okay. Drops down.
Oh, wow, look at the percents, Neptune.
Yeah.
Oracle has brought this back. That Death Cloud could have been bad.
Oh, gosh.
And not only does that take out one of his options for KOing. Wow!
That's going to be the stock. He literally lost that because of one bad decision.
Wow, I cannot believe he just hopped off the wall and did that nair right there. That was so smart.
That was
Because it comes out so quickly, right?
You're right.
The bear takes longer to come out than the Nair does.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. And Nair is better when it comes to just enough knockback, because that's kind of the equivalent of Shine, right? It does just enough knockback to the point where people can not deal with it. So good stuff with the bite. Looking for the next one. Okay, good clap, and he's going to keep using that to try to box out Oracle, keep him up and away from the stage. Unfortunately, getting back down to it. Looking to see if he can do good stuffing out of that fair.
And remember, whenever Oracle's percentages approach closer to the triple digits, that's where we're going to be seeing Strongbat going for things like down air into up air.
Yeah.
That worked out really well in the last set whenever these two had played on the stage.
This is why this stage is so scary at times. It's because that platform goes so far to the right.
Ooh, and that non-sweet spotted recovery is going to mean that Strongbat is on the board, taking that first stock in this second game.
Okay, good stuff. Getting the jackhammer, looking for it again. Now, at neutral, you want to see if there's a way that you can set up to put out that gyro, because this is something that really forces approaches out of the opponent and makes them deal with and cope with it in some way. You can wave dash to pick up the gyro. You can do things like air dodge and grab it. Oh, good stuff.
Or you can just jump to avoid it. Wow, that's another stock. When me and Sethlon were commentating this match, the theme was, I can't believe that killed that early. Ooh, really good rebuttal there, though, by Oracle. He's on the board as well, but he still has an entire stock to make up.
And, you know, we've seen him do it. Granted, you're playing against someone like Strongbat. This guy is really aware and really cognitive.
And if you put Wario in the right position, you can really, really abuse his recovery, especially if he doesn't have the waft available. And seeing as Strongbat had that conversion before, the waft is probably not at a strong enough percentage or charged enough to really help his recovery that much. Oh,
he's done.
That's really rough. Oracle down to just one stock. A couple of flubs on the recovery really have put him in a really bad position.
Where is he going? There it is. Punishing that Nair. Good stuff. Going opting to the other side, getting the command grab. And this is what you kind of would see from Strongbat, is that once he gets that bite combo, he's looking to get into that dare.
Wow, really great waft right there to take that second game as well. Strongbat one game away from 3-0ing Oracle, but I apparently had a phone call. Shout out to Lunchables, the homie.
Yes.
But I digress. One thing, remember, Oracle, one of those really smart players. The longer that a set is, the more time he has to download the information. So it is very possible for us to see a 3-0 comeback, but it's definitely going to be difficult.
Yes.
Seeing as the next, if Oracle wins this, the next two stages go to Strongbat.
Yeah, you're right. Good's fair. Good get-up attack, though, from Strongbat. Getting the bite. He's looking to see if he can hold that positioning, but that is definitely negative on there. Got to be careful about that side B. Good stuff going from Ferris to Claps. And he's trying to see if he can take him off the top. Unfortunately, just whiffing on that attack. But he still has that stage position that he's looking for. Or that definitely is, you know, showing off the mobility that Wario has available to him whenever he's in the air. On the ground, he could definitely use some work. You know, Strongbat will probably buff that later, don't worry. But he is doing a good job of really playing good footsies, avoiding each other. There's the fair, and uses the Nair to knock him back, kind of give himself a little bit more space to get a free approach back onto the stage.
You know, not sure if that was intentional. Maybe he was going for the jab instead, but then Robin ended up just pushing him off of the stage. But either way, it did the trick in getting Oracle away.
Good options. Okay, good stuff with the down tilt. What?
Wow. I think it's because he didn't touch the ground. He didn't have any boost left.
That's rough. Okay, uses that dare. No, does the bite a bit too early because there was a delayed get up from Rob.
And look at the glow. That tint means that the waft is available.
Yes, but you have to be afraid. You have to continuously work on that game plan. Not letting Oracle and Rob use those fairs or those nairs.
Oh, what did I say?
That's the stock. You're right, man.
And this is eerily similar to the previous game when we saw Strongbat up an entire stock.
Death Cloud is some scary stuff, man. Because not only, I mean, you fire off that thing, and Wario himself becomes an active hitbox up until his apex. So it's really some scary stuff. Drop down clap. Oh, good bite when he punished that get-up attack. He's going to continue to see if he can make something happen. Good punish on the wake up. Now I want to see him try to get. Oh wow, never mind. I wanted to see just a trade or something that kind of pushed him out. He's getting the fair started.
Oh, wow, nice
Good
back.
there. Oh, that jump back was a bait, so he couldn't do the whip punish. But using that, oh my goodness. And you thought, I think he was going to try to opt for dare or maybe something to come down easily. But just like that, you know, Oracle sniffed it out and finished him off top.
Okay, so right now we see Oracle. He is down by a stock here, but he really needs to take these two, because if he doesn't, he's going to be going home at 3rd place. It's going to be really tough for him to do so, especially seeing as Strong Bad's combo game
is so on point
strong.
Right now.
Good lord, that was outlandish.
Are you kidding me right now?
Strong Bad, he's on that come up.
Wow. That's really nuts.